Wah! October 17th, 2024. Sage Canaday, Hoka athlete, high running coach here. Back in Boulder, lower altitude, only mile high. We call it 1,600 meters, 5,200, 5,300 feet. At the Boulder Reservoir, we're looking to do a long run today. Perhaps the longest long run I have ever done in my life in training. Yes, we're trying to run high mileage weeks, training for that 24-hour USATF championship on a relatively flat course. Of course, the Boulder Res, you've got some of these dirt roads, which is pretty hard packed dirt road, but better than just pavement. So more scenic out here. We're going to be doing laps of the Res, which is about, the lap I'm doing I think is about 10K or 6 miles, 6.2 miles a lap. And I'm going to use my car as an aid station because I got a lot of fluid in the Camelback pack there. A lot of soft flasks from Camelback filled with electrolyte fluid, but also carbohydrate fluid. I've got caffeinated gels, more on that later, but we're gonna look to do laps for multiple hours out here on a beautiful day here in Boulder so far. It's a pretty cool morning, actually starting in the morning, and I got a meeting later this afternoon, but not too windy, at least compared to Poncha Springs, and of course a lower altitude compared to where I live in Poncha Springs, but still at altitude. And there's, you know, some decent undulation, still some rolling hills on this loop course. We're gonna go actually on the gravel around the water there on the right. So I might change up shoes. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do carbon fiber. I'll probably just start in a Hoka Clifton 9. Because my calf's been giving me a little bit of issues running 100 miles in training this week, and or way over that hopefully, but also doing the back-to-back long runs after the Taco Bell 50K. It's been a couple weeks, but we'll start here at the Eagle Trailhead and see what we get. Let's get out there. Hey, it's okay. All right, here we go, starting off the long run. I forgot my Camelback belt, but it's okay because I got my Zephyr vest, so gotta practice drinking and eating carbohydrate solution, electrolytes, and drinking at a fluid rate of at least half a liter per hour. Probably 2/3 of a liter would be better, but let's get this party started. It's really nice, it's not too windy out. All right, we're rolling. Well, the first mile's over 8 minutes. I'd use the porta potty back there, that's why. Just keep the watch running though. Second mile, 7:32. Gotta simmer down. All right, about 5K in, 25 minutes. Gonna take my first gel. What do we have? Precision Fuel, 100 milligrams of caffeine, 30 grams carbohydrate. See how smooth it goes down. Very smooth. Easy to gulp down. Smashing carbs today. All right, so in this 500 milliliter fluid, we have Precision Hydration 750 milligrams of sodium electrolyte drink mix. In this side, we have their 60 gram carb mix, which for half a liter is only 30 grams of carbs, but another 500 milligrams of sodium as well. And of course other electrolytes like potassium, but you don't need as much as that of that. About a half marathon in. It's gonna be about 1:43. Feeling good. It's starting to get a little warm now and windy. Staying hydrated, taking in 75, 80 grams of carbs an hour. 2/3 of a liter fluid. Might pick that up. Heat of the afternoon. Need my visor.
I'm going to talk to prove that I do film you. So you
Sandy's filming. Check out her channel, Running Wild.
So you can't say that I never come out to film you.
Now you filmed my speed code track workout a couple months ago.
Thank you. Give credit to where credit's due. So are you not stopping your watch the entire?
No, I don't stop my watch.
So
you can't stop your watch during a race. You just gotta roll. This is average pace, is average pace.
Yeah.
If you lose 20 seconds going to the bathroom, too bad. But yeah, the stops add up. So makes me think of the race.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to run to the vest. I don't want to have to stop. I'll stop to go to the bathroom. But
I told you I can mule for you right now.
even changing shoes is a big luxury that wastes a lot of time. I will change into my carbon fiber Rocket X2s for the second half.
Yeah.
Just have the Clifton 9s on right now. Not as fast. Taking us at 40 grams down the hatch here. Isotonic goes down smooth.
What's your nutrition plan today?
75 to 80 grams of carbs an hour, 2/3 of a liter of fluid an hour. It's around 1100 milligrams of sodium an hour. Maybe. I'll have to do the math still.
Hey guys, we love you.
Who needs animal protein? I sure don't.
Never felt better.
Pure plant protein power right here. Get all the amino acids I need.
Strong men are kind to animals.
What?
Strong men are kind to animals and help them, not hurt them.
Thanks to Sandy for filming. Check out her channel, Running Wild. Check out our training plans at highroadrunning.com. Any surface, any distance. .734, mile 15. Hour 57 in. Rolling. Nice pavement here.
Yeah, that'd be great.
That's not fast.
Yeah.
It's a survival game.
Well, I think
Half of it.
like a goal for this long run should be to finish and still feel like you could have kept going at the same pace
All day.
for a while. Well, you are at altitude,
Yeah,
but yeah, behind you.
that's true. Oh, it's a lot easier at this lower altitude.
Yeah, it does feel a lot easier.
Switch out electrolyte bottle in the car.
Yeah.
And a gel refill. Gotta get those gels in. I'll hit 19 miles before 2.5 hours. So that's pretty good. Be halfway. I'm gonna do front for 5 hours. Thanks for being out here.
Yeah, of course.
It's kind of a steep hill.
Yeah, it is. The easiest way to end a loop.
Can't go. Wait, that.
Yeah, maybe.
Switch shoes. All right, so a little over 4 hours, 10 minutes in, almost 32 miles. I am on my last 10K loop lap around the Boulder Reservoir. Feeling pretty worked. Left calf's a little sensitive, right ankle's a little stiff, but that's why we do these things, to try to strengthen up weak areas. Get used to spending time on feet, taking in a lot of fluid, gels, salt mixes, trying to see what works. I can't say my stomach feels stellar. I kind of just wanted a Coke back there, honestly, or some plain water, but I didn't pack any. So I think I need to mix up the flavors of my drink mix, and then always have potato chips and Coke on hand, because I kind of like that after, you know, 3 or 4 hours. But it's not too hot today, a little breezy, but a really nice day at the res. Wind actually died down a little. Cloud cover's nice. Not as flat as I remembered, but lower altitude. I'm hoping, you know, I could streamline things with my stops, because if you look at the Strava data, which I'll post when I finish this run, you'll see the total elapsed time versus moving time. I'm getting in and out of my car, going into the parking lot, going to the bathroom. That needs to be optimized. I did take off my vest, so I only have a handheld, but still don't want to run with anything really during the 24-hour race, since I have crew every mile. Let's get up there. Hey friends, don't worry, I'm vegan. Hey, you guys keep it real. You have a good afternoon. Nice seeing you today. Hope you have a good evening. It's a good run. Stay cool. Bye, friends. All right, finishing up the last half mile here. Put the stats on Strava there. Again, I'm pacing guiding New York City Marathon in a couple weeks, so still got to keep the speed up, go to the track, do some lactate threshold workouts, faster turnover workouts, as well as maybe a harder, shorter long run. But big mileage this week, trying to put in over 200K a week, and yeah, just stacking it. Longest long run I think I've ever done in my life, believe it or not, in training. I've done like 8-hour, 9-hour mountain trail runs where I go like 35 miles. But in terms of sheer distance, for actual training, even training for hundreds, I don't think I've gone 38 miles. All right, so yeah, then my GoPro battery died before I was finishing up what I was saying at the end of that run. It's a couple days later now. I'm recovering with a vegan protein shake. It's very berry. Any service, any distance, check out the merch. I'm with Pacer the dog, my good friend. Anyway, closing out the video. Like I said, it was the longest long run in terms of distance that I think I've ever done. Of course, I've done really long mountain adventures for over 10 hours before and a lot of vert, but you know, runnable surface, you're running 7:30 mile splits a lot. You know, the lapse time, it was more like 7:48, I think, average. 7:50. I was just trying to keep it under 8 minutes per mile average. And still at altitude in Boulder with not a lot of super shoe support and carrying the camelback vest, but I was a little concerned with how my form looked. It did look a little sloppy, but I think, you know, the slower paces out there. I was telling Sandy, I've done 10 years ago, I was doing my best long run of my life around the Boulder Res, which was 24 miles, 40K at 5:40 pace average with a fartlek in the second half. But, you know, not training for a high speed marathon PR, anything like that. I'm training for time on feet, the 24-hour event. So we're going to optimize things. We're going to work on some more science. You like that, Pacer? Some more episodes with some actual science. I got to dig into some more studies. I want to bulletproof my stomach better. The Taco Bell 50K was one thing, but, you know, 24 hours running all night, a lot could happen. So skeletal muscular stress, got to stay healthy. But yeah, shout out again, title sponsor Hoka, keeping the dream alive, as well as other sponsors, Camelback, Koros, you name it. I'll also link to Athlete Blood Test. There's a discount code for Athlete Blood Test. Sandy and I just got our blood drawn. And check out Sandy's channel, Running Wild. Link to it up there as well as in the description below, but Sandy helped film that. And she runs and coaches a lot too at Higher Running for any service, any distance training plans. I got some more road stuff on the way, of course, but thank you again for all the Patreon supporters keeping this channel alive. Hope you're doing well. Comment below. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know if you're going to be at New York. I plan to go to the expo on Saturday morning before noon, so I'll post a more accurate time when I know, but I'll be there in New York City in a week and a half for the marathon, pacing, guiding, and then the 24-hour event at FatOx. So hope to see you there. Like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more via 2Max Productions. Fly human, fly Pacer. Are you amused? We'll go out for a walk, don't worry.